Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into your October 2025 predictions. So I'll look at the main energies of the month and I'll read into whatever will pop up during your reading. And I'm really excited to read. I feel like I haven't read tarot in a long time for my channel, but I did post only 2 readings before this one, and before that I had a 3-month break. Okay, so let's look into the energy of October 2025. So if you would like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. All right, so over here we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish, as a message might pop up in there. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4 to choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your October 2025 predictions, and as usual I wrote down some messages for your group, and I'll read those first before we get into the cards. And I will be reading the back of the deck energy for each deck first, and then we'll get into your cards, which is a new thing that I'm doing on my channel, which I absolutely love. Okay, so I'll read these messages first. If you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 1, I feel a laugh rising in my throat. It feels light and almost childlike. So in October you might feel so happy, so excited, so giddy like a child. Like you may experience moments where it's pure unadulterated joy and passion and happiness that you can't help but laugh. So in October it's important to be able to laugh with all your heart and soul, and to laugh with your eyes and show all your teeth, because you know, I'm getting the message of you only have one life. So I'm getting like maybe you have been feeling a bit down lately. Things haven't been going your way, but this month it's granting you permission to lighten up, to be happier, to do what you want to do too. Oh, that's cute. So let's go over to the back of the deck energy. So what I'll do is I'll just shuffle the cards, and then I'll turn the deck over to see what card wants to show up. So what is happening in October 2025 for group 1? We have flower, be honest with yourself. It's interesting that I said to laugh with all of your heart and smile with all your teeth, but she's covering up her mouth and she seems very self-conscious, like, if I laugh now, what will happen? Will everything go wrong? But the answer is no. You have to lighten up a little bit in October. We have effort, conquering your demons. And then we have, what else do we have? Cut your losses. Box, you will receive a gift. I'm just getting here that you've been held back for too long, group 1. We have a box, we have something cutting, we have this person that looks like they just come out of a tough period in their life, and then we have this person who seems to be holding themselves back, holding their stomach, holding in their laugh, or holding in their words. And it's all about cutting that loose and opening yourself up, unlocking yourself, cutting your losses, as it says here. Being your most authentic self will be the highlight of your October, because you haven't been like this in so long. You haven't felt like this in so long. Maybe you feel like other people was trying to steal your shine, and maybe it worked. Maybe you felt like you had to hide away because other people don't appreciate you being honest. They don't appreciate you laughing loudly. They don't appreciate you being confident. They don't appreciate you just being authentic, because they aren't authentic themselves and they want to dampen you down. But that is not the case anyway. You need to start blossoming. You need to show who you truly are. And if people get scared away, that's their problem. You know what, with me, I've been thinking a lot lately. I feel like I've evolved a lot, and not to say that I always hold myself back, but I want to be so fully myself that it pushes the wrong people away from me. So if I'm being myself and I look over and they have a face of stone, or if they look a bit awkward, or if they have a look on their face as to say, I don't connect with you, I don't believe what you're saying right now, why are you laughing so much, why are you speaking like this, why this, why that, they're not for me. Whereas if I'm around people and we are just laughing and laughing and laughing, and we don't even know what we're laughing at anymore because we're laughing so much. If I say something really silly and then they say something really silly back, and then we're laughing and laughing together so much, then that's my person. I do not want to deal with people who seem to don't get my personality, who seem to don't laugh at random things, because I love to laugh at random things. I love to joke at the silliest things, and if they don't want to do that, they're not for me. Okay, so I just want to be myself in my highest form, and if you don't like it, tough. If you love it, great. So that's what it's like for you this month. Be unapologetically yourself. Don't hold yourself back for anyone. Okay, so I will just put these cards back and then we'll go over to your reading. Okay, group one, so let's look at your cards. So what do we have here? Oh, actually, should we start off with your tarot cards first? That makes sense. Let's do that. All right. So what does October 2025 look like for group one? October 2025. What do they be looking like? We have the Three of Wands. We have the King of Cups. We have the Emperor. I feel like as I'm talking, my voice is going lower and lower. I feel like whenever I talk like this, I'm in a really relaxed mood. And then I start talking like this because it reflects on how I'm feeling. And it kind of soothes me even more. So this month, it feels kind of soothing to your inner child. And it's like you're holding back on other people and showing up for the people that really enjoy who you are and really embrace your moods, embrace who you are, or embraces who you are as a person. Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting here, embracing your moods. It could be kind of up and down. I'm getting here. It's interesting that the Five of Cups is looking down and the Hanged Man is upside down. So it can either be that you can look at your situation and feel sad about your situation. Like, why is this like this? Why has this happened? Why did this happen? Or you can see it as something you can be enlightened by in October. I'm getting the message of not everything is a waste. I'm getting so many random messages right now, group one. So let's see. What other messages for your October 2025? Okay. Oh, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. The Sun. Be so unapologetically yourself that the wrong types of people run away from you. Wow. You've been down for too long, group one. You've been sad for too long. Ground yourself in who you are and show up as who you are. Ooh, beautiful. I'm talking in a really low voice and I'm really soothing myself right now. And I realised I took my glasses off as well. I don't usually take my glasses off while I'm reading tarot. So to take my glasses off, I'm not seeing clearly. So maybe you haven't been seeing your situation clearly, but then something happens for you to see clearly, see your path clearly. Oh, that makes sense with the Five of, where's it gone? Wow, the Five of Pentacles did not want to be picked up just then. I picked it up and the Queen of Pentacles was showing. So it seems like you were focused too long and too hard on something that has happened, and it made you lose sight of something. You weren't seeing something in front of you clearly. But I'm getting here that this month is about cutting your losses, like as I was saying before, and doing what you need to do to feel comfortable and to show your best self again. With the Five of Cups, you're not seeing straight. But then the Queen of Pentacles comes in and says, I am rooted in who I am. I know who I am and I feel good within my body. I feel good within my space. And now I can look towards the future, because beneath the cut your losses card is the past. And we can be so focused on the past that we kind of get stuck there. But we are in the present right now. And also we are moving towards the future. So we need to change our perspectives. What do you need to do now that your future self will thank you for, Group 1? We have the Emperor here who's making strategic moves and is looking towards the future optimistically because he has plans. He knows his next move. What is your next move, Group 1? You know, the message I'm getting here as well is never let them know your next move. Never let them know your next move, because they don't deserve it. Whoever I'm talking about, I don't know, apply it to your situation, but they don't, or people who you think don't deserve you, they don't deserve to know your next move. We had the Hermit in reverse. I picked up the Tarot in Space deck, and this one was left out. This is the second card that was left out of the deck when I picked it up. We had the Five of Chalices and now the Hermit in reverse. So it's like you've been avoiding yourself for too long. You've been avoiding that internal work, that wanting to be by yourself, that independent side of yourself. Or maybe you have been alone for too long, and it's about expressing yourself, because we do have the Sun. It's about self-expression. Yes, exactly. Like what I said with I feel a laugh in my throat. So it's important to get your voice heard. It's important to laugh. It's important to be honest. It's important to do what you gotta do to move forward. You know, wow. And then we have the Six of Lasers. It's time to cut your losses from the people who don't deserve you, from the people who don't make you feel good, from the people who make you feel insecure about yourself. And once you do remove yourself from these people, you will feel like you are unblocked. You will feel like you can really express yourself and feel emotionally on an even keel. You've been held back for too long, Group 1. I've been gone for too long, now it's time I bring it back. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That song by Sierra is coming through. And then we have the Three of Planets at the bottom of the deck. So being around like-minded people will help you this month. Identify who are the people who are holding me back, and who are the people who are supporting me and have the same vision as me. This month isn't about being on your own. It's about being around people who embrace you, who are aligned with you, who are on the same wavelength as you. So let's see. We have escapist, come home to yourself. It's about being comfortable with yourself this month, group 1. Being comfortable in yourself enough to know that you are safe and sound in your own company. You're not ignoring your feelings. You're not ignoring the laugh within your throat. You're not ignoring your truth. You're able to sit. You're going to be able to sit with yourself and read without these thoughts running through your head, which means that you can't read the book because you're not able to concentrate. The thoughts are going around in your head. But because you are being true to yourself, you're being honest, you're cutting your losses, you're not faking it, you're not holding yourself back, those blockages can just disappear and you're able to read, concentrate. It's about having stamina, but not in like the physical sense, like you're running and you have the stamina to keep going. It's about having stamina to sit and to watch something without getting distracted by your own thoughts. It's the stamina to be able to sit and read for a long period of time and being able to absorb what you're reading. And then you can learn something new. We have knowledge and legacy. Ooh. What you'll be learning this month will help you for the future. The knowledge you gain this month will stick with you for a very, very long time. So this is all about learning about who is for you and who isn't. This is about knowledge you gain from reading. What can you learn now that can take you to the future? What can you write down now, in the now, to take you to the future that will last a long time? What big moves are you making this month? Because we have the 3 of Wands, the Emperor, legacy, knowledge, the 3 of Pentacles. You know, it's all big energy. It's giving future. So we had cut your losses and the past. So, and then beneath that we have boundaries. You need to have boundaries with yourself. Implement boundaries with yourself and implement boundaries with other people in regards to the past. People from the past, thoughts of the past, so that you can sit in the present without thinking of the past. All the while being able to think about the future, plan for the future, gain knowledge for the future. It's all a process in October through going from the past through to the present with thoughts of the future. And then we have do nothing. Do nothing at all. Process your feelings. Exactly, process your feelings when you are moving away from the people that don't serve you anymore, when you are learning what you need to learn, when you are journaling, whatever you're doing. How do you feel? And how can you process those feelings while you're journaling? Do you need to go for a walk? Do you need to talk to your friends, talk to a therapist, whatever it looks like to you, do that so that it's out of your body. And that will free up space for you to be your ultimate self, to be able to express your lightness, to be able to laugh with your whole heart. And sometimes it's important to do nothing. Do nothing at all, but just read, watch television, just lay there and stare at the ceiling. Sometimes that's as important as planning, as strategizing, as doing things with other people. You know, both are very important. 2 sides, 2 wolves. You can do this and you can do that. 2 things can be true at the same time, group 1. It doesn't mean that you're going against yourself. It doesn't mean that, you know, I I can't meet up with people because I need to be by myself. But meeting up with people can help you process your feelings, just as doing nothing can help you process your feelings. Ooh, and then we have nest. An emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. You won't crack this month with the eggs. Boat, you're moving. And forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, so the muddled, unclear thinking can be from the Five of Cups. And when I had my glasses off, I'm not seeing clearly what I want to see, or I can't see past what I'm feeling right now. But as you move through the month, you'll feel more secure within yourself. You'll feel more secure at home in your environment. It's like you are creating a safe space so that you can move through your emotions safely. You are building an emotionally strong foundation within yourself. Okay, wow. Amazing. I don't feel like there's any more that needs to be said. So let's go over to your charms for the last part of your reading. So what other messages do we have for group 1? We have the boy B-U-O-Y. I never know how to pronounce that word. And then we have the smiley face. Oh no, the smiley face wants to run away. The smiley face. So the smiley face wanted to jump out of my hand and not be shown on the screen. So don't put your happiness to the side for anyone, for anything. What makes you happy this month? Do that, and always. We have the person on the beach with the word soul on our hat. Do something that's good for your soul and that makes you happy, because that will save you emotionally. And then we have the heart. Take care of your feelings. What's good for you and your emotions? What do you love doing? Do that, because that will make you happy. That will save you emotionally, and that will make you happy. It's good for your spirit, your soul, your heart, your smile. Being able to smile with your whole self. Oh, okay. So that is what I'm seeing for your October group 1. What a beautiful reading. It's just about taking the necessary steps to be able to be your true, authentic self always, and to be able to be present in the present and to strategize for the future. I'll just reread these messages and that will be the end of your reading. So group 1, I feel a laugh rising in my throat. It feels light and almost childlike. Yeah. So that is what I'm seeing for you, group 1. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your October 2025 predictions, and as usual I wrote down some messages for your group, so I'll read that first before we get into your reading. But I will read the back of the deck energy for the cards. It's a new thing I'm doing on my channel and I'm really enjoying it, so I'll keep going with it. So if you would like to hear more from me, don't forget to like, comment, to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alrighty. So let's go over to your messages first, and then if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 2, I'm seeing a black bear, which symbolizes strength, introspection, healing and transformations. When I was seeing the bear, it's kind of like it was pacing. It wasn't doing anything to anyone, wasn't causing any harm. It was just minding its own business, just walking around. And when I was looking on Google for the symbolism, it was just saying that it symbolizes healing and hibernation too. So maybe you feel like hibernating from people, just not going outside too much. gathering food, gathering things so that you can be entertained and be well fed and watered as well, because you need to hibernate so you can transform. Or if it's just cold in your country, you just want to stay home. But home is where the heart is, and that's where you'll feel most comfortable in October, which is fine. You know, I just sit in front of the television, eating snacks, eating popcorn, whatever you want to do. It's enjoyable. Yeah, it'll be enjoyable for you. Oh. What do Group 2 need to know about their October 2025? So I'll stop shuffling. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. These wings were made to fly. We don't let nobody bring us down. No matter what they say, it won't hurt me. No matter if I fall from the sky, these wings were made to fly. Oh, interesting. I've never gotten that song with this card before. We have knowledge, which was in Group 1. I'm getting so from that song, don't allow what other people say about you or your situation or whatever hold you back or bring you down, because that's just words. They are only words, and no one knows what anyone is really going through. As long as you know what you're going through, and as long as you know that as long as you know what you want, where you want to be, how you want to get there, then that's fine. It doesn't really matter what other people say. The past. Oh, this one came up in Group 1 as well. And boundaries. Should I shuffle some more? Unless it's a collective message. Let's try one more time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, changes. And then... Do you know what I'm getting here? Ignorance is bliss, but knowledge is power. That is the saying that was just coming to my head as I was shuffling. It's like when you don't know what you don't know, you can be stuck in the tower, because it's like you're missing certain information. You don't know what you need to know in order to move forward with your life. It's kind of like you are limited in a way. And I'm getting the message of when something is ready to show itself to you, then it's time to move forward, because it's like a missing piece. When you don't know something, but you want to know it, it's kind of keeping you in place. But when that thing shows itself to you, then it's kind of like a missing piece so that you can move forward with your life. And that's the kind of message I'm getting here. I hope that didn't go around in circles. I don't know, I'll see when I'm editing. But it kind of changes your mindset. It kind of changes where you see yourself. You don't feel stagnant anymore. You don't feel like you are stuck in the one place. It's like you don't need it anymore. You don't need that ignorance, because it's bliss. But knowledge is power. Knowledge is helping you move forward. Maybe it will hurt a little bit with that knowledge. Maybe it will hurt other people with the changes that you're making. But they are necessary changes for you. You need to pay attention to what happiness looks like to you, what will grant you freedom. Because you've been held back for too long. This could be like a different mindset, or it could be a change overall, something like that. But now you know what you know, you can't ignore it. So what are you going to do with that information? Group 2. Maybe it's about you having knowledge about a certain situation or someone, and then you speak the truth and it hurts them. But it was needed for you to free yourself. And it was needed for them to know the truth, because they were in ignorance. They needed to know what they needed to know. I'm just going to move these cards and then we'll move over to your tarot deck. So as I was moving the cards, I saw beneath changes truth. So the truth is necessary this month. Don't hide from the truth. Don't hold the truth back just because you think, oh, it might hurt them or they won't like the truth. But are you holding yourself back by not telling the truth? Do they need to know the truth? Is it necessary for them to know the truth? If it is, then tell them the truth. But the thing is with the truth, it can be said harshly or it can be said in a nice way. So in a nice, kind way. So in order for something to go smoothly or in order for someone else to gain freedom, make sure your truth is said kindly, is said smoothly. Because some people can say the truth and it could be like, oh, they need to know the truth in all its form. But that's just mean. Yeah, that's just mean. So let's go over to your tarot decks or your tarot cards. What messages do we have for group 2 for their October 2025? These wings were made to fly. We don't let nobody bring us down. No matter what they say, it won't hurt me. I just want 3 today, actually. Okay. I have the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. All eyes will be on you in October, group 2. I feel like because you're doing what you say you're going to do and people are cheering you on, they're seeing that you're working hard for what you want. You're pushing through, and I'm getting like people will admire you. People will admire you this month and will wonder, how are you doing this? What are you doing in order to get to where you are right now? Because what people don't see is behind closed doors, you're doing all the hard work. Some people will look at you and think, wow, she's so lucky, or he's so lucky that they are in this position right now. And well, they are so lucky to this, to that. How did they get here? I bet it was handed to them. I bet this, I bet that. But no, you, group 3 or group 2, are doing the hard work or are doing what you need to do in order to feel this freedom with the Sun and the King of Swords. It's like you are seeing what needs to be seen in October. You are seeing everything that could potentially happen. He's sitting on top of a mountain and there's an owl, there's a bat, there's a raven. These animals or these birds can see from all angles, in the nighttime, in the daytime, from upside down, from heights, from the lows, and people don't see that with you. You've been through your ups, your downs, your ins, your outs, and it's like you're glowing this month. So maybe you were like the bear who stayed home and was healing, was just chilling. Nobody saw you. But then in October, everyone's seeing you, group 2. It's like your mind is sharp and you're going after what you want. You're moving. This is going to get done. That's going to get done. I'm saying this and I'm saying that. And you're going to hear from me today. It's like your energy is something that others will be attracted to. And you might get more attention than usual. Oh, okay, group 2. We have Ensign of Planets and the Chariot. I'm getting, is it your body or is it your energy that is drawing people in this month? Because the Ensign of Planets, look at the body, look at her body, like she is voluptuous. She's wearing tightly fitted clothes, yet she's minding her business, reading her book. And I'm getting the impression that other people will think to themselves, wow, they don't know, or group 2 don't know how beautiful they really are. They got their head in their book, yet they look like that. Wow, I wish they knew that they look like this. And it's like, maybe you'll get a lot of admirers. Maybe you'll notice that you'll have a lot of admirers. Maybe those admirers won't notice that you notice because you got your head in your book. But you know, and when men come, this is my experience, but you know, when men are looking at you or they're standing right next to you, when they're kind of staring at you, and they may think that you don't notice, but you do, because you know, when someone's looking at you, of course you're gonna notice. I don't know if that's just me, but I kind of get a feeling of when someone is going to approach me, when someone's interested in me, when someone's staring at me. But all eyes are on you, group 2, in October, or in this month, because we're already in October. And it's like, you are moving, you are just moving. All this movement, we have the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, the Ten of Wands. You're moving somewhere, group 2. Whether that be you are moving ahead with a goal, you are advancing in your career, you are learning something new, you are just moving forward. And you're going quickly. You are advancing quickly. So maybe you need to see your priorities. What can you prioritize right now? Because maybe some plans will clash with each other. Maybe you have work, but then you have this appointment to go to, and it's like, oh, which one? Well, not which one, because you got to go to work, right? But that's just a silly example. You have to reschedule, whatever it looks like to you, because you are so popular this month, whether it be with making plans, whether it be with, I don't know, work outings, whether it be this, that, the other, who knows, apply it to your situation. But some things, like as I was saying before, with you getting extra interest this month, maybe you'll be looking at that interest and be like, why are you looking at me like that? Why am I getting this interest and why am I getting that interest? And it's like, ew. But your energy is great this month, group 2. So let's go over to your oracle cards. We have Protest Starter Revolution. You're starting something, group 2, in October. Clover, Release the Guilt. You're letting go of certain things. Maybe you're letting go of guilt. Maybe you're letting go of shame. Maybe you're letting go of past hurts. Yeah, with the wings, you never needed those wings to fly. You're letting go of something in order to feel lighter. Maybe you're turning your back on the cause that you used to think was necessary for you. You used to think that you wanted, but maybe you don't want it anymore. Or maybe you are showing up for a cause that's close to your heart, and you will be front and center of that cause. And maybe that's why you're getting a lot of attention. Who knows? But you're letting some things go in order to move forward, in order to grow, in order to free yourself from something, in order to make change happen. Because with protests, change happens from protests, hopefully. And you can join a worthy cause with different types of people, and they will appreciate you, you will appreciate them. Everyone's working well together. You are working towards something that will bring shine to your life. Ooh, and then we have Grief, Accepting Loss. You're letting something go. Letting go of a thought process. You're letting go of a mindset. You're letting go of something that you once valued. We have Miracle, Making a Difference. You're making a difference this month. in your own life, in someone else's life. The littlest things can make big difference. So maybe you're moving something around in your house. Maybe you're saying something that will resonate with someone and will leave a big impact on their life. Maybe you're sticking up for someone and they will really appreciate it. And that is something that will change them for the better in the month of October. Who knows? And then we have patience. Be patient with yourself. And shadow work. Ooh, through shadow work, you're letting things go. You're letting things fall out of your life, out of your energy, and that's why your energy is vibing high. You're on a higher vibration in October. I'm getting like you'll be able to find your voice. Or maybe it's been quiet for some time. Maybe it's been unheard for some time, and you're being heard. It's coming more naturally to you. With your last cards, we have egg, success, jug, fly, a period of ill health. Yeah, so shadow work can be quite difficult. It can make you feel like you want to stay home. It can make you feel like you are coming down with something, like a cold or something, but it's really you ejecting. Let's just use the word ejecting because I can't think of anything else right now. You ejecting what needs to be removed from your energy field. It's been with you for too long and it's time to let it go because you are evolving as a person. You are growing. You are becoming who you are supposed to become. And you can leave that in the tower. You can leave that in this tower that this girl is leaving behind. You are leaving behind something you thought was healthy for you, leaving behind something that once was healthy for you, but it's not anymore. It gets like that. And then we have feather. I'm getting here, pay attention to the subtle signs in October to make you aware that you are on the right path. So if you're having a conversation with someone and then on the television they're saying the exact same thing at the same time and you're thinking, whoa, that's trippy. And if you, I don't know, someone had a conversation about something earlier and then all of a sudden it's popping up later on with someone else and you didn't instigate that conversation. These are the little kind of clues that you are on the right path in October. And I feel like you will have secret admirers. Again, as I was saying, with men staring and them thinking that you don't notice what you do. And this woman in the ensign of planets, her body is nice and voluptuous and she's wearing a figure hugging dress. You know, it's like you will be noticed a lot in October. Ooh, and then let's go over to your charms, which will be the last thing in your reading. We have the satellite. Oh, you will be connected in October. So connected to yourself, connecting with others. Satellite. We have gains. When you lose something, what are you gaining instead? Because when you leave something behind, something new will take its place. You never know. Sometimes it may take a while to get through, but because we're reading for October, maybe it's coming in October. We have the bat being able to... Hi group 2, sorry about that. My phone ran out of storage randomly, so I didn't get the last messages. So I was just on the charms, I think. So you will be connected with yourself and other people will feel connected to you too. But if you don't feel connected to them, then that's not a problem. But because your energy is so great this month and your body's looking tea and you I don't know, maybe you just up leveled in some way, then you will feel more, you will feel that other people will feel very attracted to you and connected to you. But you don't have to feel like that with everyone else because your energy is woo. So you will be gaining, oh, I can't remember what I said now, but you will have a new lease of life. You will feel brand new. You'll feel like you're going through a rebirth because of all this shadow work that you're doing, all of this releasing, letting go, using your voice, all of that. And you will see things differently. You'll see through everything that you are looking at, because maybe that's why you're not feeling connected, feeling that connection with absolutely everyone, because maybe you see that they aren't good for you, they aren't the best kind of person. So then you're just ignoring them. You're pretending that you don't see that they're watching you from afar. You're going to pretend that they aren't standing next to you and looking down at you like, wow, she's beautiful, or you're beautiful. You don't have to pay attention to absolutely everyone, but you will show up and will be your best self in October. Well, I love that for you, group 2. Okay, so I'll end the reading there. So that is what I'm seeing for you. Thank you for watching. I'll just reread these messages and that will be the end of your reading. So group 2, I'm seeing a black bear, which symbolizes strength, introspection, healing and transformation. All right, yes, that is what I'm seeing for you, group 2. I hope you enjoy your month of October in all of this transformation, because yes, it might feel intense, but you have to get through the intensity to get to the other side. And if you need help during that intense process, maybe you can email me and I can support you in any way that I can. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your October 2025 predictions. Sorry for the voiceover, but my phone stopped recording, so I have to do this right now. I wrote down some messages before filming each group and I will read yours. So group 3, if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with the cards. So group 3, I'm seeing snowflakes falling. You may be in a period where something may seem beautiful on the outside, but it's not holding any substance. Some things are temporary right now. Enjoy beautiful moments in October. There are some things that you know won't last, but that's okay. You can make memories by taking pictures and engaging in the moment. It looks like in the month of October, you're walking away from something or someone that is not good for your energy, that is kind of blocking you from growing, from being your true self. So in order to be your best and true self, it's time to walk away. It's time to really look at what you value and do that for yourself. It's significant that my video stopped filming because you need to cut it off dead in its tracks. It's not doing anything for you right now. It's a difficult decision to make, but for your own happiness, for your own mental health, it's necessary. When you let something go in October, it will enable a transformation process and you will begin to realize how much this thing impacted your life, but you will also begin to realize what you have learned throughout that situation. This situation was not useless. This situation was necessary for your growth and understanding into what you will accept and will not accept in the future. So now that you have access to your freedom, what are you going to do about it? Because there's so much that you can do. There's so much that can be done. What are you going to do next? That is the question. I'm seeing that you are quite an ambitious person, and I feel like maybe you put that to the side for a while, but now it's coming back to you tenfold, and it's important to lean into it and embrace it so that you can progress for the future. Okay, so thank you for listening to this reading, even though it cut off. I hope you enjoy your October, even though it is looking like you have a difficult decision to make. All right, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.